Hey everybody, it's Nathan here from Digital Age Discipleship and nathanrhale.com. I wanted to talk to you today about a concept called the dark night of the soul. Now you may have experienced this in the past, or you may even be experiencing this right now. It's when you're living a life that's faithful to the gospel. You're believing in Jesus, you are praying, you're reading your Bible, you're living in Christian fellowship, but something seems to be missing. That passion that you first had for the gospel and for Jesus seems to be fading a little bit. Or you may not sense the presence of God the way you had in the past. I know for me, sometimes when I've gone through a dark night of the soul, it's felt as if when I pray, my words are just going out into empty space and disappearing. Sometimes I feel like when I'm talking to God, my words are just going straight up to the ceiling and then bouncing down, crashing down all around me. And I'm just talking to myself in an empty room somewhere. One writer named John of the Cross talked about this experience of the dark night of the soul. And he wanted to encourage people. This is what he said it's like. It's like an owl that can see so well in the dark. And all of a sudden the sun comes up. And that owl is actually blinded from that huge amount of light. They no longer can see the ground below them or the sky above them or the tree in front of them. They're just kind of disoriented, even though there's actually more light there than was present before. So in the same way, sometimes when we are drawing closer to God, God draws close to us and shines his light, as it were, on our soul. And our inner spirit just isn't ready for that yet. And so we may perceive it as darkness. So I want to encourage you that if you're feeling discouraged or doubtful or frustrated because you're going through a dark night of the soul, it does not mean that you are far from God. He promises in the scriptures in James that if we draw near to him, he's going to draw near to us. So if you're seeking after God, even though you may not feel him right now, I want you to know that you may be closer to him than you ever have been.